A CIA agent is exposed during his mission in Afghanistan. Now, he must fight for his life to escape from the place. Will he be able to succeed? Let's find out. The movie opens in the Iranian city Qom, showing a group of Iranian soldiers under the scorching sun. There are two CIA agents working as technicians in disguise. They are assigned by a Swiss company to fix the internet by checking underground wires. However, one of the CIA agents named Tom Harris tries to secretly install a device underground. After some time, Tom succeeds in setting up a device in the nuclear research facility. This way, the CIA immediately receives footage of the place with intentions to destroy it. When Tom comes out, one of the soldiers suspiciously asks him to show what he did, but he remains silent. Meanwhile, Oliver intervenes and speaks in Persian to explain that they are just fixing the internet. But the soldiers get angrier and don't believe him. To prove this, Tom shows them a football match video on his phone to gain their trust. Thus, Tom and Oliver manage to get out of their way by completing their task. Later they both reach a safe place but are still worried about getting caught by the Iranian troops. On the other hand, the CIA discovers the Iranian government is working on creating nuclear bombs. Using the device installed, the CIA hackers successfully activate malware in the Iranian facility. Moreover, one of the hackers informs us that the malware will destroy the facility within the next 12 hours. Then the scene transitions to a reporter named Luna Kujai, broadcasting live from a house in Oman. Luna informs about the conflict between the US and the Iranian government due to nuclear negotiations. Further, she mentions the assassination of two Iranian scientists and a militant organization leader, creating a warlike situation in the territory. After a while, Luna receives a phone call from her co-worker named James. He sends her data related to the CIA operation in a research facility. This makes Luna excited as they talk about exposing the CIA to protect their country. Then Luna calls her head, Mr. Hans, and informs him about the CIA operation. With this, Mr. Hans praises Luna and decides to publish the news on the front page. On the other side, Tom and Oliver find a safe place to hide. In the evening, Tom calls his wife, Corey, to let her know about his delayed flight. However, Corey gets upset and reminds him about their daughter's graduation ceremony. Tom tries to explain his dedication to his job, but Corey asks him to consider changing it. Tom insists that he's not interested in anything else. Eventually, Corey asks him to sign divorce papers, claiming he never has time for his family. This deeply saddens Tom. At the CIA station, the workers manage to destroy the Iranian research facility and celebrate their success. The Iranian leader visits the blast site by helicopter and suspects that Israelis or Americans might be behind this. One of the colonels named Asadi informs him about a reporter who has files related to all CIA operations and decides to track her down. The next day, Tom says goodbye to his partner Oliver and heads to the airport to fly to London via Dubai. At the Dubai airport, Tom buys some gifts for his daughter. However, his flight gets cancelled. After a short time, he receives a message from his CIA handler named Roman, who invites him to his house. Roman is a Muslim convert and lives a luxurious life in Dubai while pretending to be an agent. When Tom visits him at his house, Roman asks him to take part in another mission in Herat, Afghanistan. At first, Tom refuses because he wants to spend time with his daughter. However, Roman convinces him by offering a huge amount of money. Eventually, Tom agrees as it will help him cover his daughter's university expenses. At night, Luna is talking to Mr. Hans on the phone when suddenly some men enter her room and kidnap her. These men belong to the Iranian security agency, which has been closely monitoring her. Then, one of the colonels named Asadi threatens Luna by showing her a picture of her daughter. Terrified, she tells him about the CIA's sabotage of Iran's nuclear facility. Further, she also reveals that it has a link with a Swiss company called Civilix, through which the Iranian government hires technicians. In the next scene, Tom arrives in Herat with the help of an Afghan-American translator named Mo. Roman has hired Mo to help Tom complete his mission in Herat. Roman promises to help Mo find his wife's sister in exchange for his assistance. Thus Mo takes Tom to a safe hiding spot. There, Tom tells Mo all the details about his mission. Later, at night, Mo visits his son's grave and cries, wishing his son was still alive. Meanwhile, after the intelligence information is leaked, the Iranian agency kills Oliver. The media accuses the US of attacking Iran and accuses Tom of being involved in the nuclear destruction in Qom, and his name is all over the news. As a result, Asadi begins his search for Tom. Soon, Tom receives the information, and Roman asks him to abort the mission in Herat. Further, Roman tells Tom that this is his last chance to escape from that place. However, Tom remains calm, and Roman instructs him to reach an old CIA base in Kandahar, Afghanistan, within 30 hours. The plan is to rescue them using an aircraft at the base. After a while, Tom destroys all his records and sets out to Kandahar, accompanied by Mo. Later, the Iranian security service discovers that Tom is in Herat and instructs Asadi to send a special team to capture him. The Pakistani security agency also finds out about this and decides to capture him before Iran to sell him to the highest bidder. To do this, they send a Pakistani agent named Nazir to Herat, known for his connections with the Taliban. Meanwhile, various Taliban groups are also after Tom for their interest. In the afternoon, Tom and Mo head to Kandahar. Asadi and his crew find out and start following their SUV. Tom and Mo's SUV enters a market, where they quickly change their vehicle to a white Nissan. Asadi realizes this and starts following the white Nissan. Meanwhile, Nazir is also following them on his bike. After a short time, Tom gets stuck in traffic and, in frustration, he accidentally hits the car in front, leading to an argument with the other driver. Asadi notices this and suspects that Tom is in the white Nissan. Further, he also spots Nazir and orders his crew to capture him. This allows Tom to take a sudden turn and escape. Amid the chaos, Nazir attaches a bomb to Asadi's crew car, causing it to explode. Asadi is left standing there in shock. Eventually, Tom manages to dodge Asadi and takes the highway to enter Kandahar. Meanwhile, Nazir and his men follow Tom and shoot bullets at their car, but Tom skillfully avoids all the attacks. I think Agent Tom is really into Tom Cruise and gets a lot of inspiration from him, isn't he? Suddenly, Tom's car tire explodes in the middle of the desert. Tom asks Mo to change the tire while he keeps watch for security. As Mo changes the tire, he becomes annoyed and decides he doesn't want to be part of the mission anymore. When Tom tries to stop him, Mo explains that he came to Herat to find his wife's sister, and he won't leave until he locates her. While they talk, Tom spots someone behind the bushes and fires at him, but Mo stops him when they realize it's just a little boy. Then they let the boy run away safely. Meanwhile, Mo asks Tom to tell him the truth about the mission as he doesn't understand why all these people are after him. Tom finally reveals that he destroyed the Iran nuclear facility, and now they are seeking revenge. Moreover, he promises to help Mo find his wife's sister and apologizes for not being honest earlier. Afterwards, Nazir spots the same boy in the desert whom Tom had previously confronted. Nazir asks the boy about Tom, and the boy gives information about Tom. As night falls, they continue their journey for hours. It's pitch dark, and suddenly Tom hears a noise above them. They realize an Iranian helicopter is right above their heads. The helicopter starts shooting at Tom's car. To escape, Tom and Mo quickly run out of the car and hide behind rocks. Surprisingly, Tom manages to destroy the helicopter and kills Asadi and his crew. Then they find shelter in a cave and talk about their lives. Mo shares that he was born in Afghanistan but lived most of his life in America. Unfortunately, he lost his brother and son here. He asks Tom about his family, and Tom reveals that he has a 17-year-old daughter named Idaho. Then Tom shows him a picture of his daughter Idaho. Additionally, he tells Mo that he should attend his daughter's graduation ceremony this weekend, but it now seems impossible. Hearing this, Mo gets emotional and assures Tom that he will help him reunite with his daughter soon. Meanwhile, Tom expresses his gratitude to Mo for being by his side in this tough situation. The next morning, Tom and Mo seek help from Tom's friend, Ismail, an Afghan warlord. When they arrive at Ismail's place, he promises to assist Tom in leaving Afghanistan safely. However, Mo reveals that Ismail is the same person who killed his beloved son years ago and calls him a traitor. This creates tension, but eventually, Mo forgives Ismail as they have no other option. Then they leave the place in a vehicle provided by Ismail. Unknown to them, Ismail informs the Taliban about their location and betrays Tom. Eventually, Tom and Mo are captured by the Taliban hired by Nazir and his team. As Nazir heads to capture Tom, a group of ISI attack the Taliban base. But it turns out that the attackers are pretending to be ISIS. These special forces are linked with Roman, who comes to rescue Tom. Tom and Mo get in a car with Roman and escape the place. Meanwhile, Nazir arrives and realizes the attack wasn't planned by ISI. Then he decides to chase the van carrying Tom and Mo. During the chase, Nazir shoots Roman, and he's badly injured. After that, Roman sacrifices himself by jumping from the van to save Mo and Tom, and dies. However, the chase continues, with Nazir and his Taliban group surrounding Tom and Mo from all sides. Tom decides to confront Nazir and shoots him down. Well, it seems that having the name Tom has given our CIA agent a little too much confidence. He probably thinks he's Tom Cruise, huh? Anyways, as Tom and Mo try to escape, they find a huge group of Taliban allies approaching them. Accepting their fate, Mo and Tom say goodbye to each other. However, a CIA director orders an illegal missile strike on the Taliban to save the duo. Finally, Tom and Mo manage to escape on a British aircraft. On the other side, Luna is released while Tom and Mo return home, reuniting with their families. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications to help the channel out. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.